We've stopped. Look at that route. It's amazing. People carve their names in them and that, and then they get moved up the branch. There's a house or something there. Someone's drawn something. And look at the other side. What's she doing? What's that?
My crazy lady impression. She's allowed to do it.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well,
What is it? Oh, it's the back of a push. Oh, it's somebody's visor on their bicycle helmet. Should we go up to the medieval castle?
I was wondering about that myself.
There's a... Oh, it's not a medieval castle actually. What is it? It's a
Bronze Age, is it? Ruin?
Bronze Age fort. Hill fort, yeah. I think it's Bronze Age.
I'm not sure, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, they have excavated around it and dug up a lot of artifacts, haven't they, which are in the museum in Torquay, I believe.
Yes, they have actually.
It's, you can see it clearly on Google Earth, but unfortunately, I don't know when, an awful long time ago, the road was driven up right through it. It's only an A road, you know, single carriageway both sides, but it has cut it in half. We'll go up to the half we can get to. Basically 3 circles of raised ground, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not any ruins you can feel.
No. But the other half we have been around, but it's difficult to get to. It's all overgrown and that, but it's pretty much a mirror image of the half you can see. There's a robin on the path. So we'll go up there and just show you it. Won't we?
Yes, we will. His enthusiasm is
When I switch the phone off,
yeah.
you can Google the history of it and look like you're an expert.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, fair enough. Or not. So we follow this little path. We're going uphill. And we go up this hill, across the top of a field, and we're there. It's only what, quarter of a mile, but they built hill forts, would you believe, on top of the hill. We've had a lot of rain and wind, and this has come over a bit, hasn't it? It was quite clear last time we walked up here. The weight, they'll have to come back up and clear it. Look, she's taking her time. That's why she wears pink, so as we can keep our eye on her. I'll have to wait for her here because she'll need a hand. The bottom one's a little bit wobbly. It's like that. I wouldn't rest a hand on that. It looks a bit weak. Okay. Oh, look, there's an even trickier one. Look at the water's made a deep gully here. These steps are pretty cool. Hop. This is the high point of the video.
The high point of my walk too. Well, no, it gets higher.
You've got to come back down this way yet.
It's very
Yeah, it's died back a bit, isn't it?
northern here.
It's January. No, what I'm talking about? It's January next week. It's still December 28th.
29. Hard to say.
Yeah,
Saturday?
it's
Saturday out.
it's a need to know basis.
We definitely don't need to know.
Warning: sheep's grazing. Sheep's. Private road. Oh look, we got a little bit of a view of the moors from up here. So the hill fort is just at the end of this track. But on a sunny day, this is bathed in glorious sunshine. Perhaps we'll come back up in summer. Those trees provide lovely bits of shade. So there's Newton Abbot. That's Woolborough Hill.
This doesn't mean it's actually misty on the moors.
No, it doesn't mean it's misty on the moors, quite right, darling, but it does mean that we can't see it. Okay, moving swiftly on. This is one of those walks, isn't it, where I think we discovered this on lockdown, didn't we?
Yeah.
Where you just sort of go further and further away until you discover new areas. And this is like one of those new areas. I hear music. Is there a fete down at the church or something today?
Just wondering that. Could be, couldn't they?
Yeah, there's the top of a church.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There could be something I can hear.
perhaps we should have headed down and not up. Although by heading up, the crowds are the crowds are down at the. I don't remember seeing. Oh, it's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Christmas fete or
yeah. It's probably a Christmas fete or something. Oh well, we don't do crowds anyway, do we?
No, we don't.
If we see someone coming, we're going to run away. There's a tree down. Look, it came down in the storms. A bit exposed up here. Yeah, so you might catch a glimpse of one or two cars coming up. This is the road I was telling you about that's cut right through the middle of the Bronze Age hill fort. Oh, another tree down there, look. So, here we are. Can you see it? It's circular. And there's a little roped off area, but I'm not quite sure why it's roped off. So comes around, there's a ditch here, and it comes all the way around a big circle, goes all the way up to the top. We'll go on up and have a look at it. I mean, there's nothing basically to see other than the fact it is here. Oh, it's just a dog lead thing. I think wasn't there a little fence around when we were here before?
It might have been last time, but I know at one point when we came up first, you could climb over.
Well, you still could. I mean, but there's nothing to see. So there, from here, you can see there's an inner circle going around, and the rest of it's the other side of the road. I mean, these days I don't suppose they'd be allowed to cut through it, but back when that road was put in, a long time ago.
They could have gone round, couldn't they?
Could have gone round. I bet if you went around with a metal detector, you'd unearth something. But is this an electric fence?
No. As I was leaning on it, I suspect not.
You might have shorted it out. Hmm? No. Christmas. We're getting an even better view of it here. So this, as a defence thing, is quite clever, isn't it? Because you've got the ditch, and the earth from the ditch is obviously gone up onto make the banks, so you've got a double defence. And this is defence. Yeah. Quite interesting. Well, very interesting. Very interesting, isn't it?
It is. We'll have to go to the museum and see what they dug out.
The artefacts. Yeah. But this is the Bronze Age. I keep saying Bronze Age. I might have to edit it all out to change it to some Saxon. No, I think they built like Totnes Castle. They built little castles, didn't they? I think they could use building materials, the Saxons. Actually, when we were up here last time, there was a deer, wasn't there, just in the woods to our right here.
Yeah.
Won't see one today, making far too much noise. So I guess we're probably in it here. I think it went around this here. This will be the top wall. But then you've got the inner sanctum with an even deeper ditch and an even higher wall.
They filled it with water. How
No.
dare you?
No, it's on the side of a hill. Yeah, it might have had a puddle right at the base.
Would they have filled it with those great big stick things that they like?
Oh, like defence sticks, who knows, I don't know. But you got a nice view from up here of all the surrounding countryside. Of course, these trees weren't here. Would have been a beautifully sculptured hill fort with an entranceway, and there's a sort of an entrance there, look. And then the animals and little thatched places. mud, wattle and daub. But yeah, there's a
So they've probably put on their inner,
yeah, and the inside one, yeah. So that's the extent of it, guys. Sounds getting hot, very hot. Give her another 5 minutes, I'll have to stop the video. That would make a good thumbnail. Cheeky. Yes, look at all this tree detritus. We can't go any further anyway. You can cross the road, but say you can't see it. You've got to walk down the road and it's quite busy. There's a little playing field over there. Football field. Oh. First, during COVID, you couldn't hear any cars. It's lovely. You can't stop for exploring, look. Here's a stile just in front where she is now. So there we are, guys. Perhaps we'll draw the video to a close here unless something excuse me, unless something exciting happens. Yeah, we'll stop here. Now you've seen it. Okay guys, there she is, hiding from us. There she is. Beer's coming on, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, we'll stop here. Thanks for joining us. And if you like to hit the subscribe button, you'll be sure to see the next one in the new year. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye. You can say bye bye. Oh, you are saying bye. All right, okay, bye. Fade out. Well, I said if something exciting happens, I'll come back on, and look at that. How unusual a day. Sam's hand for scale. And take that wrinkly old glove off as well.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Nearly back to the big tree again.
Excitement.
Yep, that was it. Okay guys, we're back again. There's a little Christmas tree here in the woods, and every year it gets decorated up. And this year's no different. There we are, look at that.
It gets more each year, I think, doesn't it? They got some little homemade bits as well this year on.
They do take them off. Then it's not decorated all year. Yeah, someone's made a little snowman, look.
And there's a little fairy up there.
Oh yeah. A nice natural looking fir cone there. Plenty of tinsel and baubles. Yeah, someone's made a nice job of that.